Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a week. It's been a couple of days, shall I say. The new FIFA's out, so you'll see more of me on this channel. But today is not an EAFC pack opening. It is predictions time. It's a Friday. It's predictions. It's week 6, so if you do see this, make sure you subscribe and like. It helps me a long way. But yeah, some games are questionable. Let me get into it. So on Sunday, I got the games here. So we've got Chelsea Villa at 2 o'clock on Sunday, Arsenal Tottenham at 2 o'clock on Sunday, Liverpool West Ham at 2 o'clock on Sunday, and Brighton Bournemouth at 2 o'clock on Sunday. Now I understand Liverpool and West Ham being on Sunday and Villa because they played yesterday. But why is Arsenal on a Sunday? So there's no 12:30 kickoff. And the 5:30 kickoff on the Saturday is Brentford Everton. Why not put Arsenal Everton and then Man United Burnley? I don't know. Let me know if you think the same. Like, what we're missing out on Chelsea Villa and Liverpool West Ham. So yeah. But yeah, let's get into it anyway. Stop ranting. And let me know yours in the comments down below. So the first game is Man City versus Forest. Now I think this is straightforward. I don't think Forest are going to be able to stop Man City. I'd be really surprised. 1 in a million. I'm going to go 3-0 Man City at home. It is what it is, Nottingham. Then we move on to Palace Fulham. It's a tough one. I think Palace are good at home, but I think Fulham might just nick it. Now I'm going to go 1-1. I feel like that's a draw. Like that's got draw written all over it. It'd be a boring game. Boring. But let's hope for something. Then we move on to Luton Wolves. Two teams that need to win. I know Wolves have already got a win, but it's not good enough. Like, they've been so dominant against teams, and they score 1 and them not finding the 2 or the 3. Against Luton, I think they might, but I think it'll be a tighter game than we think. I'm gonna go 2-1 Wolves. I don't think Luton and Burnley or Sheffield United have got what it takes. I think the teams that have come up are not capable with the teams that stayed and have been. You know what I mean? So it's like, but surprises. So I'm gonna go 2-1 Wolves there. Then we go on to Brentford Everton, and this is a 5:30 kickoff. I doubt there's going to be many views on it. People might have it on in the background, but what a boring game to put on. Like I said at the start, they could have put Arsenal Tottenham there, and then I don't get it. Or even put Man City Nottingham. Let's watch a team that's going to, will it surprise us? Everton looked boring against Arsenal last time I watched them. Not been good all season. I know we're only the 6th game in. I'm gonna go 2-0 Brentford, being at home. Then we move on to the 8 o'clock kickoff. Now this is gonna offset my week. And we got Burnley versus Manchester United at 8 o'clock. I look at Bayern Munich and I go, okay, we played really well against Bayern. I know we lost 4-3 and there's some errors and all that. But if we can play like we did in the first 20 minutes against Burnley, I don't see why we won't be able to score straight away. I do think I'm just worried. Like I say, any team that scores first against Man United, I feel like we're gonna lose because our heads just go down. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I don't know why they do it, but they do. I'm gonna go 3-1 United, and hopefully that Man United score first. Let's move that way, and then we move on to Chelsea Villa. Now this is Sunday 2 o'clock. Villa lost yesterday in the Conference League, I believe. Poor defeat there. Chelsea not doing as good. This is a tough game. You could say draw, but I don't really like saying draws. I'm gonna go. I feel like it's gonna be a draw, but I don't want to say a draw. I feel like it's gonna be like a 2-2. I'm gonna go 2-1 Chelsea. 2-1 Chelsea. Then we move on to the London derby, Arsenal versus Tottenham. Now, I've seen a lot of like Paul Merson and all that have come out and said Tottenham won't be able to handle Arsenal. Now, from what I've seen of Tottenham, I don't know if they're watching someone else or, you know, I think Tottenham will deal with Arsenal. I'm not saying they're going to win, but Arsenal just about beat Man United. Like, everyone says, oh, we beat you 3-1. But you beat us 2-1. And we went for the 2-2. And you counter-attacked us with just basically a one-on-one goalkeeper. Like, so, whereas Tottenham beat us 2-0. I know there was a questionable handball and that could have changed the game, but they was more comfortable against us than you was. So, I don't know what people are seeing. I don't know if it's just biasy. But I feel like it's going to be a 2-2 draw. I don't think Arsenal will comfortably win that. Not in my opinion. But that is my opinion. Let me know yours in the comments down below. And while you're down there, drop a subscribe and like the video. Let me move on to Liverpool West Ham. Now I think this is... It looks straightforward. You're going to go Liverpool to win and then this much. You feel like West Ham have been playing well. They both come back yesterday from a 1-0 half time to win 3-1 both of them, West Ham and Liverpool. Can I see West Ham beating Liverpool? I think Van Dijk's... I think he's not back for this game, is he? I think he's still got the ban for... They added an extra game. I think he's still not back. Whereas yesterday, they looked uncomfortable with Van Dijk. So I'm feeling like West Ham might nick something. But they've got to be clinical against Liverpool, especially at home with the Liverpool fans. I know it's quiet there, but sometimes they do play sounds through the speakers to hype up the fans. Okay, Liverpool fans. I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool. 2-1 Liverpool. Then we move on to Brighton Bournemouth. Bournemouth losing yesterday was a bad loss for them. They didn't play like they did when they played in the Premier League, even against us. They just looked open, silly passing, you know. But they might bounce back. I see them bouncing back. I don't see Bournemouth coming to Brighton and doing something. I'm going to go 2-0 Brighton. Then we move on to the last game, 4:30, Sheffield United versus Newcastle. And like I said previously, you know, it's hard to back a team that's struggling so much. Newcastle played really well against AC Milan, even though they sat back a lot. Like, to draw with AC Milan is big, especially away. That brings some confidence. And I think they'll do Sheffield United. I think I'm going to go 3-0. 3-0 Newcastle. Let me know yours in the comments down below, because I like to see what people are thinking. See if they're on the same wavelength or on miles out or whatever. It's always fun. But to round off the week... Yeah, round off week 5. City, Tottenham, Liverpool, Arsenal, Brighton all finish off the round of the top 5. Bottom of the table is still as it stands. Luton, Burnley, Everton, Sheffield United, Wolves and Bournemouth. They're 15th. Man United, Chelsea all need a win. So does Newcastle. And yeah, let's see what happens. If you did enjoy, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts. I like to read some comments. I also like the comments and reply back. So yeah, catch you in the next one. Peace.